I'm Kupers with Dandelion Dance Theater. Welcome to WonderSlow. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the event. Here right behind me is the Wonder sign, the sign that started it all. It's a long story. You'll read about it somewhere online. Just know that it's important. It's been with me and my family for decades. We're here in Frank Ogawa Plaza. We've been here since 4 a.m. setting up, and then we started the performance at 5:30 with the sunrise. We have many different stations. You'll see here these lovely two young people are doing what's called flocking, a movement improvisation where they follow the leader and the leader keeps changing. Up here to my left is a youth project put on by Navarrette Kajiyama Dance Theater. That'll be starting shortly. The ticking sound you hear is metronomes. We have over 30 metronomes. Usually, such devices are used just to keep time, one at a time. But our composer, Ryther, who you can see in this dapper suit here, has composed a piece in which the metronomes are constantly coming into sync and out of sync. We've had people monitoring them all day. And then if you'll follow me, you can see here a big wheelchair, or a German wheelchair. The two young men on either side, Dana and Chris, have been experimenting with this all day. It was made by Dandelion Ensemble member Mickey K. And we're just beginning to find what the possibilities are with this. You might have noticed some umbrellas. We have 30 umbrellas. We originally got them for the sun or the rain, but they became a very important image, quite beautiful image, that we were able to see the movement of the wind when it reflected by moving through the umbrellas. Follow me. We'll move past the flockers here. And we come to our ice sculpture area. These are actually musical instruments, part of the composition by Ryther. We've made about 20 ice sculptures that have been slowly melting all day. Frozen inside the ice sculptures are pennies, small action figures, toys, batteries, various metal devices that when they fall, they land hopefully in one of our metal tins here and make a sound. We never know when they're going to fall. It's a chance composition. And then over here, going once an hour, every hour since 5:30 a.m. is our slow procession. You can see two people up. Oh, well, that was a young child knocking over something. That's another part of the chant composition. You see these two people on the big drum. They've circled this amphitheater once an hour for a total of 15 hours by the end of the day. The drum beat happened first every 15 counts of a metronome, then in the second hour every 14 counts, then in the third hour every 13 counts, and so on. So it's getting closer and closer together. It's kind of a crescendo over 15 hours. Sometimes there's lots of people in the procession, sometimes just a couple. If you'll follow me over here, we have Theater of Yugen, a no theater company from San Francisco. They're doing traditional no dance movements, but adapted for the piece today. We're in a downtown area where there's lots of business people, so they're dressed as, in a sense, business people, but with a slightly surreal tinge. There's a song that they're doing. They're listening to it on iPods as they do the movements. It takes about an hour and a half for them to circle this whole plaza, and they keep doing this. We'll pass them up real quick. It's hard to move fast around here. event that is about to begin is the Navarrette Kajiyama Dance Theater project. I haven't seen it, I have no idea what it is. I just know that it has to do with these large sculpture pieces that I think they're going to put together into some kind of giant beast. And you can see we've treated different areas of the whole plaza. We've seen it as a performance, but also as a kind of ritual, community ritual, a chance to almost do a kind of retreat, a meditation retreat, or vision quest type adventure. I've been here since 4 a.m. I'm getting pretty loopy at this point, but I think it's working. I have a couple more things to show you. Follow me. See past the Theater of Yugen performers what are called our sound station that we actually didn't use as much as we thought. But there's been various sound scores that musicians can go and participate in that station. Hi. Good, how you doing?
Good.
Hi.
I was looking at pretty things.
Oh, thank you.
Then I saw the legs.
See all these nice people here with very good taste. This tree here, we wanted to do some things on the tree, but we're not allowed to touch it because it was given to the city of Oakland by Jack London's wife, so it's a very sacred tree to the city of Oakland. Here again is our procession. There's both the drum and the sound score going on, called a monolith. Tones on every exhale. And then I'll show you a few more things over here. We call this our tent city. The director's tent, my tent. Our tent with supplies, a rest tent, a tent that was going to be for body work, but the body worker didn't show up. But we did have acupuncture for hours from the Oakland Acupuncture Project and Sarana Community Acupuncture. Over here, it's not working, but let's see if we can get it working again. This is where you come to watch the grass grow. We have a camera trained on the grass, and you can watch it on this television monitor. And if you look carefully, you can see the grass growing right in front of your very eyes.
Living color.
I think that will end our tour for today. Thank you for joining us at WonderSlow, June 10th, 2011. It's quite an experiment. We're glad you could be with us.